Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy TB here again with my co-host MC Official Games. Say hello to the people.
What is up, people? It's your boy MC here.
Today we're going to be talking about how we first got into anime in the first place, because not everyone knows the story about how we became the ultimate weebs of the internet, and also
Ultimate
what we
Weaves. God damn,
yes,
that's a title in
ultimate
itself, ain't it?
weebs. Of course, you
That's
gotta
an
let people know what they're getting into. And
boy.
also what we're going to be watching this summer, because the last podcast was about the spring, but the summer just started. We're getting into it right now.
Yeah,
So
man. There's a
what's
lot of
coming
good
out?
summer anime, man. I'm looking at them right now.
Nah, I don't know about that actually.
Nah, well, I read most of the shit that's coming out, so I would know.
Okay.
Like, oh
I'll take your
shit, that's
word
coming
for
out in
it.
12 days? Ooh.
You on live chart right now, my dude?
Hell yeah. I'm on Anime
Okay.
Show right now, and this shit looking thicky. Like, we got Picking Up Girls in a Dungeon Season 2.
Of course.
We got Doctor Stone. We got this fucking anime. I don't know how to fucking translate it, but it's good as fuck. We got that, the
How about you speak that
firefighter
Japanese
shit.
for us? Speak that Japanese for us.
Arifureta
Date bayo.
Shokiguyo Desekai Saikiyu.
Hey,
Okay, so
I
we
don't know what
got.
that was, but it sounded cool.
So you started this out because last time I started. What summer anime are you excited to
Oh, we
watch?
starting with the summer anime. Okay.
I mean, yeah.
Well,
Or do you want to start with how we got into anime in the first place?
nah, that's fine. We can start with the summer anime. I'm cool with that.
Alright,
Okay, for me personally, my list is half what's coming out this summer and half shows that came out a while ago but I never got to watch. So,
so
because
rewatching some old
I
goodies
no,
and
not
stuff.
rewatching, watching for the first time, but they're older. They're not coming out right now.
Okay,
They already
okay,
came out.
okay,
Well,
okay.
you
I
already
like
mentioned
that.
it
I like
before. The
that.
first one, Don Machi season 2. You already know we got to get
Yep,
into it.
Picking Up Girls in a
Oh
Dungeon
my
beat.
gosh, man! The first season was so good.
And then
Belle
they
and
did a
Hestia
bunch
is
of
such a
fucking
good
spin-offs
combo.
that ruined the fucking
They
combination. But
really
fuck
did.
it.
It ruined all of the hype, all of like the drama, everything that you were looking forward to. It's like, bro, I didn't want to see that. No
Thing
one
is,
cares
though,
about
I
her.
feel like they did it because they didn't have enough source material.
That's true, but they could have just waited like every other animation
Bro,
studio when they're
this
waiting for
season
the
is
second
actually gonna be
season.
fucking lit though. Like I'm looking at this shit and I'm
I
getting
wouldn't know. I
excited,
didn't
bro.
read. You the reader
Most of
here.
the shit. Funny thing is, I read all of Doctor Stone yesterday, so like, fuck it. I'm caught up.
You gonna be the expert on that, bro, when we talk about that.
So yeah, Doctor Stone is an anime that I'm excited to watch personally,
Mm-hmm.
because let me tell you why.
Do
So
it, do it, do it.
basically, the world ends and everybody turns into stone. And for
Okay.
centuries, millenniums, this guy is just counting. He's counting every single day since the day that everybody froze. And basically, he's a super. The stone breaks. Somehow, scientifically, something inside of a cave fell into him and it broke the stone. So he frees himself. And then he's just surviving because he's like this smart ass dude that could literally do anything that has to do with science. Like, this motherfucker could build electricity from fucking trees and shit. Like, that's the kind
Okay.
of smart ass fucking person we talking about, Ariel. I'm talking about the type of dude that could make a fucking boat and make a bunch of shit with his fucking brain. So the first thing this motherfucker does is he finds out a way to make other people get out of stone, but it's like a limited amount because it's like this acid from this cave that just melts all that stone. So he gets his best friend, this fucking knucklehead guy that's just fucking fist first, find out everything later. And then the funny part is that guy at the beginning, you see that he was gonna confess to this girl, but then the world fucking ended, and this
Oh, okay,
motherfucker just
ruined his
turned to
confession.
stone. Yeah. So he gets unturned from stone, and then they're over here about to die because a tiger's about to attack them. So they revive this fucking psychotic sack of shit, and he kills
Oh
the
my
animals
gosh.
and shit. But now he's trying to find out a little too much. Like, oh, how do you do this? How do you do that? And basically, it's a fucking post-apocalyptic world about
That
a
sounds pretty good.
smart-ass dude that's scientific as fuck. And the funny thing is, there's other people that didn't get affected by that stoning thing.
Oh, really?
But I
Okay.
can't say why, because that would spoil a lot of it, and you would have to watch to find out. But yeah, I'm excited to
Okay.
watch that.
The only reason why I even know about Doctor Stone and why it's
Crunchyroll.
even on my list is because Crunchyroll's been hyping this shit out of that on
Nah,
literally on
nah, it's
all
worth
my
it.
socials, Twitter, Instagram,
Wait,
everywhere.
hold up. I could just read the fucking description. I'm a fucking idiot. Hold
Hey, but
up.
you read it, so you gave it to me
Alright.
straight off the
So
dome.
one day, Ouki Tayui builds his courage to confess to Yusiraha, the girl he loves. When the sky is filled with a strange light, everybody touched by that light turned to stone. After 1,000 years trapped in stone, he breaks out of his shell and starts to explore the world until he finds his old friend Senku, who was freed from his stone state half a year ago. Taiyu and
Mm.
Senku decide to team up and bring back the now lost civilization, starting by investigating the true nature of the light that turned them all to stone thousands of years ago, and how to fix the situation. The science fiction adventure series follows what happens when suddenly the world's biggest ever crisis arises. And yeah,
Man, my dude didn't even take a breath.
I don't have
Expert
to
over
take
here.
a fucking breath, boy. My
Where did you
shit
read
hot.
that from?
Uh, Anilist.co.
Okay, I got you. I got you.
Alright, so, well, you trying to pull up? You trying to read something too, little boy?
Nah. Everything that I'm gonna explain is just off my hype and my first impressions.
I then
I'm
go
not reading a
ahead.
freaking synopsis like I'm a movie critic or
Well,
something.
I already told you without the synopsis. I just think it would let people know what the fuck it's about better, alright?
Oh, that makes
Alright?
I get what you're trying to say, but see, that was on my list too. So that was your number one, but that was my number two. So technically, we go into my
Well,
number
I just
three
said it's
right
my
now.
number one because I don't really rank them. Because the one you said is. I'm hyped for
Well,
all of
I'm
them.
not. I'm not ranking them.
I
They're
don't
just
number
wherever I
them.
put them on the list.
Yeah, I guess, I
All right.
guess. Anything
So
else, little boy?
no for Doctor Stone, nah, nothing else. I'll keep my eye on it. I'll definitely be watching it
Nah,
this summer.
it's really good. I fucks with it heavy.
Cool. The second one for me, well, I guess technically third one, it will be Kakaguri. You heard of Kakaguri, right?
Kakawa?
Kakaguri.
No.
Kakaguri. Okay, well, once I start to mention it, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. This girl, long black hair, fair skin. She got the red suit. She's going to school, but the school is like a place where everyone bets money.
Oh yeah,
They
yeah,
bet
yeah,
they
yeah,
bet
yeah,
everything they
yeah,
do.
yeah,
And the
yeah,
person
yeah,
who
yeah.
bets the most money and gets the most money, they in the student council and basically
They're making the
you yeah.
second season,
Yeah,
right?
they're making the second season of that. Yumiko is one of the most interesting female protagonists I ever
Yeah,
seen in
that
a
bitch
really
didn't
long
give a
time.
fuck. She wants to
No
bet
matter
on
yeah, no
everything that
matter
nobody
what happens, no
has.
matter what situation she's in, she's always gonna bet literally everything,
And the
and she
funny
doesn't
thing
even
is, she
know if she's gonna
wins.
win or not.
Yeah, she wins
Yeah,
regardless. She be breaking people. I seen it.
it's funny because sometimes they even cheat and they still lose, and she be knowing the
Yeah,
whole entire time that they're cheating her.
yeah, and
There's
she
been so many
still.
times in the first season where it's like, okay, we're betting for money, and then they start betting for stakes like, oh, you're gonna get shot, or you're gonna rip a fingernail off, or you're gonna be like my
Yeah,
slave and lose billions of dollars in your father's company and
and she
shit like
still
that.
doesn't give a fuck.
No, she
Yeah.
doesn't. Yep.
But is that coming out during the summer
It's already
though?
no. That's why I'm saying it's one of the
Oh,
shows that got a season, but I didn't get to watch it because I was watching other stuff.
boy. Alright, I'll let it slide. I'll let it slide.
Well, you better let it slide because half my list is not coming out this summer.
You
Like I
say
said,
shit.
there's not that much interesting stuff this summer. The
Yeah, there
winter,
is, bro. You
no.
nah. You know why
The
you say
winter for
that,
2018, the spring and this past winter have been really great. They've been fire. We already know.
boy?
This summer,
This summer got good shit, my boy.
nah, this summer looking like a
And
drought.
I would know. Hell no, he ain't looking like no fucking drought. You just because you don't know what the fuck you're getting into, b. But yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair though, the winter season started with shows like Mob Psycho, The
Mm-hmm.
Neverland, The Shield Hero, Kakaguri,
Mm-hmm.
Dororo, bro. Like, oof.
I heard about Dodo, but
Dororo is,
I've never
ooh,
watched
bro.
it.
This motherfucker is a fucking demon slayer, bro. Like, that's all I could say.
Kimetsu
Literally.
no Yaiba.
Now, kind of, fuck up. Nah, but
All right,
yeah.
bro. What's your next one?
What is it?
What is it? I'm asking you.
Oh, my next one. Because I'm
Mm-hmm.
actually sticking to things that are coming out this
Hey,
summer.
I am
Because I'm
too.
following. Shut the fuck up. I'm following the rules. Alright, so this
Following the
one.
rules.
This one is called.
He
Hold
probably not
up.
gonna watch none of it. He's gonna read it all.
Nah, I already read it. From Commonplace to World's Strongest. That's what it's called in English, because I'm not reading the Japanese shit. So basically,
No
I,
confidence.
I'm gonna read this on the synopsis, and then I'm gonna tell you why I want to watch
Go
it.
ahead, Mr. Movie Critic.
Among the class that was transported to another world, Nagumo Hajime
Isekai.
is an ordinary male. That's what you're gonna see mostly, because that's what most of the new manga that are coming out and very popular are about. So deal with it, nigga.
You deal with it.
Boy. Anyways, Nagumo Hajime is an ordinary male student who doesn't have an ambition or aspiration in the life, called incompetent by his classmates. The class is summoned to become heroes and save another country from destruction. Yeah, the basic plot for every isekai anime. Nah, but this is different because this should be getting dark as fuck. Students of the
It's different
class.
because fuck.
Nah, it be getting dark, bro. Like they
All
be
right,
doing
go
some
ahead.
crazy
Don't let me
shit.
stop you. Finish the synopsis.
Students of the class are blessed with cheat specs and cool job classes, but that is not the case with poor Hajime. His job class is Synergist, which is actually pretty fucking strong. He just doesn't know how to use it. And his stats are very normal, mediocre. Synergist, to put in another word, is the artisan class, being the weakest. He then falls into the depth of an abyss when he and his classmates are exploring an onion. Whether he five in the this, fuck that bitch that betrayed him. You're gonna see this in the first episode. So the main reason I want to see this animated is because this motherfucker turns heartless, bro. Like he gets betrayed and shit, and he just starts going in B. And then he found. Actually, am I confusing it? Is this actually the one? Hold up, because there's two anime that are similar, and I don't. Hold up, give me a second. Alright.
Okay. I'm gonna give you a minute to make sure you actually know what you're talking about.
Oh shit. Nah, never mind. This is a different one. This isn't the one I was talking about. The one I was talking about was different. It was about a guy. Wait, am I?
See, guys, this is what happens when you confuse all the isekai anime that is coming.
No, it's because these two are really similar.
This guy got transported to
hold
another
up.
world. Some bad shit happened to him. That's like 50 other
The
ones.
people that actually
This time he got a cell phone.
The people that actually know about anime, they will understand what I'm talking about. Nah, but yeah, this is something else. This is about a different guy that does some different shit. Never mind. But I'm still excited about it because it's actually pretty cool. Like you get to see some rare shit. But yeah,
Got you.
and you know, there's always that cute side character, that fucking blonde bitches that always be like, "Oh my god, you did this!" Oh. Anyways, next.
That's exactly what they sound like, huh?
Nah, the next one I'm gonna talk about though might be that thing that I'm actually excited for the most.
All right, cool.
But you
Well, the
could go
next
ahead.
one.
Yeah, you could go ahead, boy. Talk about
All
your.
right.
What are you excited for, little boy?
Okay.
Tell Papa what you want for Christmas.
Now this one looks excited to me. Not so much for MC over here because he's done with all the etchy.
Nah, I'm
he's
not done
matured.
with all of it. What's
He's
it called?
grown out of
bitch?
it.
What's it called?
Dumbbell no Kilo Moteru.
Did that
So
come out
basically-
during the summer, or did that come out?
Yes, it come out through the summer. Okay.
It come out- okay, what's it called
Stop
again?
judging me. Her name is Hibiki, and basically she gets motivated to start going to the gym because she thinks she's fat, she overweight, she's not happy with herself. She starts going to the gym. When she goes to the gym, she starts seeing her senpai, her sensei from high school there, and they start working out together.
No, you're right. It comes out in 8 days and 6 hours.
Yes, I'm interested in seeing it because it's not often that you get to see a show filled with mostly female girls working out. That's not basically a trap for masturbating.
Working. Oh my god. But
I
I'm
mean,
wrong.
I don't know if I'm wrong yet. We're gonna see. Every once in a while, a certain season comes out, whether it's like the spring, the fall, whatever. I put like 1 or 2 shows on there. I might drop, I might not. This sounds like one of those things that like it could be good,
Or it could be just shit.
or it could be shit. Not everything that comes out's a winner.
Yeah,
Not
big
everything.
facts. Alright, so the next thing might be the anime that I'm most excited about.
It might be, or it is.
It is. It has to be, because, bro, this manga gave me fucking goosebumps, bro. It's like one of those things that you read and you see the blood and you see this shit and you're like, God damn.
I may add it to my
motherfucker
list.
Badass. So it's called Vinland Saga, and it's about the Vikings and the shit they did back in the day. But it's based on a main character, And it's basically, let me read the synopsis.
Oh my gosh.
Thorfinn is son to one of the Vikings' greatest warriors, but when his father is killed in battle by the mercenary leader Askeladd, he swears to have his revenge. Thorfinn joins Askeladd's band in order to challenge him to a duel and ends up caught in the middle of a war for the crown of England. Bro, this shit is fucking hype, bro. Like, I'm talking about, you see this kid go from like somebody who had a family, all of this. Then they trick his father into dying, and his father is such a fucking badass. He fights an entire group of fucking bandits barehanded and still beats their ass, bro. And he gets killed because of some underhanded shit. But basically, bro, this motherfucker, his son, bro, he got the blood of a true warrior, bro. He wants to get revenge for his dad, and this motherfucker turns into a fucking killing machine, bro. When I'm talking about killing machine, I'm talking about a guy that will slit your throat faster than you could think that your throat got slit. I'm talking about this dude, bro, got 2 daggers, but when he pull up on you, you gone. You gone. You're gone. This motherfucker slit heads, killed people, savaged villages, did all kinds of shit, bro. Viking stories are just badass in general.
And he gets like this eventually, or like right after his
right
dad
away,
dies?
bro. Like right away, you're gonna.
He don't train, no training arc,
you
nothing
don't.
like that.
Nah, bro. Because bro, they're fucking Vikings. They know what the fuck they're doing.
Okay. I'm
But
just, just
basically,
wondering.
bro, this shit is action packed. I don't think it's gonna get to where the manga's currently at. Because after he does all this bad shit, right now in the manga, he's repenting for everything. He changed. He's no longer a man of war. He's a character that has killed so many people. He can't sleep at night. He's trying to find a new place where there's freedom of religion and freedom to do whatever the fuck. They're trying to go to fucking America.
He's freaking
But
Christopher
anyways,
Columbus over here.
basically, they're trying to find a story that he got told as a kid of a new land, a new place. But basically, bro, it's pretty fucking good.
All right. You know what it kind of reminds me of? It kind of reminds me of Berserk.
Oh,
the synopsis.
You're gonna get those vibes. 100%. Cool. Except Berserk, there were demons and shit.
Yeah.
At first, I thought Berserk was.
Fun fact: I never read or watched Berserk, but my friends keep.
Smack the fuck out of you, bro. How the fuck?
Maybe I might have triggered some more people. Then I don't know.
Bro,
there's a lot of good stuff out there that I just haven't seen yet.
Bro, Berserk is literally the definition of a fucking anti-hero, bro.
Oh yeah.
Like, this motherfucker was the first black swordsman before Kirito, my boy.
Oh my gosh,
of
course you gotta freaking compare him to him.
Bro. You can't even compare them. Kirito's just a fucking kid compared to fucking...
But people always do because of the name that they give him. I don't even know why they did that to him.
They name him Guts, bro. Like, that motherfucker badass. Nah, but he went through so much shit, honestly, bro.
Cool.
Anyways,
it sounds interesting. It sounds interesting.
What else are you excited? No, it is fucking interesting. Bitch.
Don't. All right. Well, you know, and I don't know, so I'm gonna have to either take your word for it.
Nah,
but if it
do you like action?
Of course.
Do you like blood?
I'm shown in trash just like everyone else.
Do you like blood?
Sometimes.
Do you like bad words? Women getting raped, villages getting plundered, everything, bro. I'm talking about this is medieval times, my boy. People are dying because of rats and shit. But you're not gonna see that in the
plague.
Show.
Oh, okay.
Nah, but yeah. What else are you excited about? You fucking
Devilman Cryberry. Devilman Crybaby.
What?
Devilman Crybaby. Why every single time I bring up something expecting for you to know, you're like, what? I don't know what that is. I'm a pleb. You haven't heard of Devilman Crybaby? When it came out, everyone was watching that. Even people who don't watch anime were watching Devilman Crybaby when it came out on Netflix.
May cry baby.
Devil Man Cry Baby. Okay, bro. Everyone in the who's listening, who's podcast right now.
I actually never heard of
it,
bro.
In the comment sections for your boy. He's never even heard of it.
Bro, it's a Netflix shit. Of course, I never heard of it.
Yeah, but I figure you would since the way you watch your animes by not paying for it. But okay, Devilman Cryberry is so hype. It has the same sort of mature themes about the show that you were just talking about. It's not exactly the same in the premise and everything is not the same, but the mature themes that's in it. It's hard to really explain exactly what Devilman Crybaby is. But
I see it.
I'm excited. I'm excited to watch this. Everyone was talking about it a while back, and it's not that people forgot about it, but things get lost sometimes. Every single season, there's like 30+ anime that show up. So
I never heard of this shit.
It's been a minute. now I have some free time. Now that this summer season is looking a little lackluster, I'm gonna put my attention to some things that have been on my list for a minute. And
Yo,
Devilman Crybaby is just one of those shows that I feel like I have to watch.
this shit looks
I'll be doing
trippy
a
though. It looks
honor to my
trippy, bro.
culture if I don't watch this.
I
Just like
relax.
no, I ain't gonna relax. I ain't gonna chill. You don't know how serious this is. It's like Evangelion just got put on Netflix, so people gonna have
Yeah,
yeah.
it's good as
I never
fuck.
watched. I never watched it before.
Neither did I, but I know about it.
Oh, you saying it's good as fuck, but you never seen it?
I read it, bitch. Leave me
It's
alone.
not the same.
For me, it is. I never actually heard of this though, but it looks pretty dope. I like the animation style. It looks like it's for
Hmm.
mature audiences because I see
It
titties,
is. Oh
I
yeah.
see drugs, I see
Oh yeah.
blood, and yeah,
Under 17, they ain't about to watch this. Well, they should.
I'm about to add it to my list, even though I never heard of it, just because
Yeah.
it looks actually pretty fucking good.
There you go. I'm glad you thought so.
Yeah, but
I didn't
still
think I
don't
needed to
ever.
explain.
Well, I never fucking seen it because I don't fucking have
Okay,
Netflix.
but you always talk about how you know everything because you read everything, and I be bringing up
Wait,
shows,
hold
and
up,
you're
hold
like,
up, hold
"What
up.
is this?"
Hold up. What's it in? It's a fucking manga? I think the
Was
fuck
it?
not, because it's on fucking Netflix.
Okay,
Netflix,
so
that's their
because
own original shit, alright?
yes, but this isn't the original adaptation of Devilman Crybaby. This is not the first time it ever came out. Okay,
Well,
there's an older version of it.
really, let's look it up right now.
Yes, let's look it up.
Let's go to my anime list. The adaptation is Devilman. And that
Yes,
shit old as fuck. That shit's from
of course.
1972. I ain't never heard of that shit.
Well,
Alright?
Evangelion's old too.
Yeah,
What you mean?
but that's a cult classic. This shit I never heard
So
of.
is Devilman. So is Devilman.
But whatever, it looks good. I'll add it to my list. It kind of reminds me of the same art style that Netflix did for the Castlevania series.
Yes.
That show was pretty fucking lit.
That's on my list too, but let's not talk about
Yeah,
Castlevania. But I want to see
I
that
saw the
too.
first season. I just gotta watch the second season.
You enjoy it?
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was
Good.
literally it was the definition of what I wanted to see in a Castlevania anime. Because
Nice.
Dracula just went ape shit, and I love that. I love when when there's a good villain that just fucking makes everybody scared for their life.
I feel like it's been a while since I've seen a really good villain, actually.
Since Stain, wait, you cut out. What?
I'm here. I'm here. I'm good.
So, you telling me you haven't seen a good villain, bro?
In a long time, yeah.
So you telling me Stain wasn't a good villain?
Stain?
From
Stain got bodied in like in a couple episodes of him being
Yeah, but
introduced.
you didn't get that. Bro. Both
His motivations and like everything he came up, yeah, that was cool.
You better
But
not
like
fucking disrespect that man.
he got taken out by like 2 or 3 kids.
But guess what?
Todoroki Midoriya and freaking
But
Ida.
guess what? He's still a fucking badass.
Not bad
Alright?
enough.
That's the definition of an anti-hero, bro. And then
Yep.
you telling me All for One wasn't fucking badass?
He got taken out by one punch.
Yeah, but
He got taken out by Saitama with
Okay.
hair.
Okay, so you're telling me that a guy who wiped out half his city clapped
Half
all
the city,
heroes.
not even.
That motherfucker clapped half the city, bro. I know damn well you ain't disrespecting that man, bro.
I am disrespecting his ass. He's sitting in jail right now with a smile on his face. His freaking
Yeah, whatever. Bro.
okay,
You're
okay.
just
I don't have to sit here. No. It's true. They hyped
You're-
out. They hyped
nah,
up
bro.
All for One, and he seemed pretty menacing at first. You know, he took
bro.
out a couple pro heroes, but then he got clapped by All Might, who was on his last legs. He can't even freaking use his quirk no more. They gave it a Deku.
Yeah. Okay. So you're telling me Murim from Hunter x Hunter wasn't a badass fucking villain?
Who?
You watch Hunter x Hunter?
Yes, but I didn't hear what you said. Say it again.
That insect king from fucking Hunter x Hunter, Murim.
Oh yeah, he was great.
Exactly. There we go.
I didn't say they don't exist. I said recently. I have not
that
seen one.
motherfucker
I
was
watched
recent.
Hunter x Hunter like a year ago.
Guess what? That dub just ended a week ago, so fuck you.
Oh yeah, well, I ain't about to watch it dubbed
Me
because
neither. Fuck
that's
that
gonna
shit.
ruin my experience.
Yeah. Fuck it. Whatever. Next anime that
No,
I'm
that was a
interested-
good tangent. That was good.
Yeah, fuck you. There's a lot of good here. Actually, no.
You
you're
too,
right.
buddy.
There-
Love you.
Love you too, bro. No homo. Nah, basically though, you're right though. There's not really a lot of good villains because the thing is, there's always a good hero. Nah, about One Punch Man though, we can't even talk about that series because this motherfucker one shots everybody. But anyways, the next show I'm interested in watching this summer that is gonna come out is called Fire Force.
I actually have heard of that.
It's pretty fucking good because I read it.
Tell
I'm
the
a
viewers
manga
and
reader,
listeners
boys.
why.
I'm a fucking manga reader. Okay, I'm better than. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking,
I
guys. I
like
just
that.
I just read manga because for me it's faster to read 100 chapters than watch episodes.
He's
I
got the
don't know.
giga brain.
Nah, for me it's just easier to read it. I don't fucking know, but I enjoy watching and reading, and I don't like. I'm not one of those assholes that spoils things because you haven't watched it. So, for not all manga readers are assholes. Okay,
There you
guys.
go, guys. You heard it first here.
Alright, so Fire Force. Let me just read the synopsis and then explain why I want to watch it.
Mm-hmm,
Again,
mm-hmm,
like everything
mm-hmm.
else, in the
That sounds good.
year 198 of the solar era in Tokyo, spatial fire brigades are fighting against a phenomenon called spontaneous human combustion, where human beings are turned into, well, they're burned too, but in here it says turned into living infernals called infernals. Wow, what a creative name. While the infernals
Exact.
are first generation causes of spontaneous combustions, later generations possess the ability to manipulate flames while retaining the human form. Chinra Kusakabe, a youth who gained the nickname Devil's Footprints for his ability to ignite his feet at will, joins the Special Fire Force Company 8. There's like 8 of them, which composes of other flames users as they work to extinguish any infernals they encounter. As a faction that is creating infernals appears, Shira begins to uncover the truth behind the mysterious fire that caused the death of his family 12 years ago. Alright, so why do I want to watch this? Ask me that.
MC Official Games. Why you want to watch this anime about fire?
Let me tell you, boy. So, now real talk though, I really want to watch it because when I started reading the manga, I started reading it when it first came out and shit, and it was pretty fucking interesting. I kind of dropped it towards the end because I read too much shit, but it's good. So basically, it's a different world. Okay, so their time is a different thing. They're in the solar era because like some shit happened with the sun and shit. But basically, there's people that are they're like this. Imagine a zombie, right? But no, that's a bad example. Imagine a human being.
Okay.
And out of nowhere, they just turn into fire, and you think they're actually burning, but no, they turn into like a devil-like thing that just burns everything in their path.
So they turn into fire, or they spontaneously combust.
Both.
Because if you turn into fire, that means you're not human. You're just fire. You're
Well,
just a flame.
they're a flame, basically.
Okay.
And then this dude, well, let me just get into that later. But the firefighters they have are like a mixture of like crucifix, like you know those fucking exorcist people.
Yes.
Yeah. So they're a mix of exorcists, but they could also use the power of the flame to an extent. Like we got a guy that could put his sword on flame. We got a girl that could put her fist on flame. We got a dude that his feet could turn into flame. They all have like different weapons, different things, and whatnot.
One got a pinky toe that could turn into
But
flame.
the most important guy we got to worry about is the main character. Yeah, he could do that by his feet. He turns
you're right.
He turns his feet into flames. And this dude, the only reason he even joined them is because he wants to avenge his family. Because his family was burned in a fire and he lost his brother, even though we later find out something important. But yeah, I don't want to spoil. So yeah, his reason for joining is revenge, but he does a damn good job at it. And yeah, it's pretty cool. Really cool anime.
Okay. It reminds me of Neketsu no Yaiba, but okay.
I'm watching the trailer right now. You know, it kind of has that Soul Eater vibe, but different.
Soul Eater, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Kind of got a little vibe like that because they're badass characters that play with fire.
Oh wait, no, isn't even the animation style similar to Soul Eater?
Exactly.
Yes, that's why it's got the Soul Eater vibes. I did see a little bit about that on Instagram.
Boy,
It was looking real good, actually.
Yeah, like me.
What's the name of that one again?
Fire Force.
Fire
or
Force. You know
AKA
what?
AKA Eren no Shohahutai. I don't know how to fucking
Okay.
read it. I'm
I'm about
sorry.
to add that to my list right here. I got my pencil right here. Fire
Yeah, you
Force.
better spell it out. You better fucking write that shit.
Psst, I ain't no immigrant, okay? I know how
Fuck you.
to.
You tell us what you're excited about, you citizen.
Okay, this is my last one on my list officially because there's always some long running shows that I keep up
Yeah, for sure,
like
for
Black
sure.
Clover.
Black Clover
So
is
I'm
still
a
lit.
yeah, of course it's always gonna be unless they screw it up somehow.
Nah, so
But
far they
it's
haven't.
called Violet Evergarden. Again, another show that's really good. It came out already, but I didn't have a chance to watch it. I'm gonna read the synopsis just to be like MC for real quick. The story
Ooh.
revolves around auto memory dolls, people initially employed by a scientist named Dr. Orland to assist his blind wife Molly in writing her novels, and later hired by other people who needed their services. In present time, the term refers to the industry of writing for others. The story follows Violet Evergarden's journey in reintegrating back into the society after the war is over, and her search for her life's purpose now that she is no longer a soldier, in order to understand the last words of her major Gilbert had told her, I love you.
Hmm.
So basically, this girl who is a doll, she's not a real person. She's a doll.
Yeah.
Was in a war because if you're not a real person and they send you to war, it don't really matter if you because they're not losing a human life. She survived the war and now she's coming back. She's trying to go into society and be a normal ass human being,
But she can't because she's a
but
fucking
she
doll.
can't because she's a doll and she feels like she has no purpose to her life because the only thing she knew was how to do war.
Hmm.
So now she's trying to understand the person when they told her that I love you. Like if someone doesn't even know what the heck love is, got no soul, they
Yeah.
don't know what the heck love you means.
You're basically just a war machine.
Yes. So
Let me guess, you pay for Netflix, don't you?
yes, I do.
I fucking knew
And
it.
it's on Netflix. But
Exactly.
besides that, the animation style is phenomenal for the show. I saw a couple
Oh,
of trailers. It looks really, really good. Look it up right now if you can.
yeah, I'm added to
Uh,
my. I already looked
Violet
that up.
Violet
I already
Evergarden.
looked it up.
I know
I'm
I
adding it
know
to
you're
my
gonna find
list.
some way to find it. So
I already have it right now. They even got a special thing. They have included with the 4 volume of the Blu-ray. Yeah, I'm probably gonna watch a
mm,
sub. Yeah, 13
yeah.
episodes. That's light. I could watch that in a day.
Most anime right now are like 12, 13 episodes. We don't get no 24 or 60 something episodes of anime anymore unless it's shonen. You
I
know what I mean?
mean, yeah, but it's interesting. I'll definitely add
Yeah.
it to my list. I'll add it to my list.
Good. I'm glad you thought
I
so.
think I only have like three more.
Three
Nah,
more. Oh yeah, I
cause nah,
forgot.
actually,
You think the summer season's good, so yeah.
nah. There's actually it's just a couple that I see that I know are gonna be shining
Go
bright.
ahead. I don't
Nah,
mind if you
actually,
got more than me.
I'm taking this shit off because I never actually care about that a certain whatever series. I never really gave a fuck. I never cared about a
Okay.
certain magical index, a certain. I never really cared about those.
That's
So
been on my radar, but I've never really bothered to watch it. It's like a certain scientific index and like a certain magical index for some reason. They're like
yeah,
in the same universe. It looks interesting.
I just took that
I
shit
just
off my
I
list.
never gave
Yeah,
it a chance
took
really.
that shit straight off my list. So basically, a lot of isekai anime are being translated, and the last two I
Yeah.
have are that. There's one, and obviously I read all of them because I'm a fucking pleb.
I
So we have Isekai Cheat Magician. The story
saw that.
centers, yeah, it's actually pretty cool. The story centers on Taishi Nishimura and his friend Rin, who both get transported into a fantasy world. While in their previous world, Taishi is a normal person who just has higher than average reflexes. Both him and Rin gain
Mm.
high levels of physical and magical ability and begin their new life as magicians. It's actually pretty lighthearted, but it's also pretty cool. I always like
I like hard lighthearted stuff.
I like it. I like magic in general, like the way they
Mm.
perceive it. Like it looks pretty dope, especially in other world anime, because like they use the rules from our world to make some bullshit over there.
Yeah. The only thing I don't like about that is that when they use it for its convenience.
Yeah,
Like, oh, this thing should be
nah,
possible, but it's not because we're from the real world instead of this isekai. So,
nah. The thing that be getting me, at least it's not like another with a smartphone in another world. Like
oh
that
my
motherfucker
gosh,
was just the
yeah,
definition of not having to try for anything. He will. Oh, how do I find a place? Oh, I have a phone that never turns off that has an infinite magic ability. Oh wait,
Yeah.
I could make a bicycle out of fucking nothing. Let me just make one. Oh wow, you all want to marry me? I don't know how I feel about you. All okay, let's marry. And
Mm-hmm.
then boom, he has fucking 8 wives and a fucking tiger that could conquer the world, a
A
fucking turtle
tiger.
on top, a fucking floating library. This motherfucker was a definition of not having to try for anything just because you're a main character.
It
Literally.
sounds like you watched it or you read
Yeah,
it.
I
The
did
cell phone
both.
one.
I did both.
Oh my goodness.
And
How could you watch it after reading it,
it was enjoy
or
nah,
vice versa?
cause the anime finished before the manga.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
Well, that makes
the
sense.
manga's still ongoing, but
All right.
basically, I watched all of it and I came to the conclusion that that motherfucker didn't have to work for anything. And even when he felt that he was actually in danger, he never fucking was, because he has unlimited magical fucking power. He has. Whatever, fuck it. The last anime that I'm interested in watching is actually something that I started reading a little bit, and I thought it would be a funny thing to read. Do you love your mom and her two-hit multi-target attacks?
What the hell?
That's the English version, and I'm
Two
not.
hit multi targeted attack.
Alright. So let me ask you a
Do you love
question.
your
Hold up,
mom?
hold up. Let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
What
Mm-hmm.
would you do if you got transported into a video game with your mom?
With my mom,
Exactly.
I
That's
would
that.
spend as much time as I possibly could teaching her what the hell a video game is.
It's a fucking rhetorical question. You don't have to
I
answer
know,
it.
but I answered it anyway. Okay, deal with it, bro.
Nah, honestly, you're right. You have to spend a lot of time teaching her. And,
Yeah.
well, guess what? That's the dilemma facing high schooler Masato Osuki, who has been unwittingly thrown into an RPG world with his doting mother close behind as part of a secret government scheme. As an avid gamer, Masato is eager to show off his skills, but that's hard to do when your mom is an insanely overpowered, dual-weighted, multi-target specialist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
So
crazy.
they don't make her some like crappy little side character that always
Nah,
has to
they
be
literally
protected.
make
She
her that.
OP.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
It reminds me of this other manga I was reading where the mom is literally like the fucking demon lord, and she literally destroyed a dungeon just so her son didn't have to do anything.
That sounds interesting. It actually sounds like it could be really funny.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's not animated. But this one is. And yeah, that's about it. That's everything I wanted to watch this summer.
All
Even
right.
though I'm only gonna watch a little bit, but I mean, fuck it. I read them
It's all
already, so
good,
it don't
bro.
fucking matter.
One is
Except the picking up girls on a dungeon that I actually have to
mm,
watch because it's
no matter what,
yeah.
yes, I have to watch it.
They only have the light novels and shit. And Doctor Stone, I'm probably gonna watch, and Vinland Saga, and Fire. But that's about it. I'm probably gonna watch like 5 anime this season.
Yeah. I always watch about 5 or 6 and maybe I drop one. But
Yeah.
the best thing about waiting for the seasons to start a little bit is that some shows that you wouldn't even on your radar, once people start talking about them, you're like, "Oh, wow, that actually looks interesting. I might check that out." That's
Nah.
happened to me before. Like
There.
I'll pick up a show
Yeah.
that I didn't even know about
And then you like
because
it, and then you just
yeah.
finish it. I feel you. Now, when I
Yeah.
had my 30-day free trial for Crunchyroll, I was finishing a bunch of shit. Oh yeah, I have to watch Data Life 3
Oh jeez. That's been on my list.
because I
It
watched
looks
the
it looks
first one
good.
and I watched the second one.
I'm
Uh,
on my Crunchyroll queue. I mean, that's what I
yeah.
mean my list.
No, but I was gonna say some other. No, but yeah, that's about it. That's it for the summer. Like you said, there's a lot of good shows for the winter, for the spring, blah blah blah. Wait, what's good with
Hmm.
the? Oh shit, Boku no Hero season 4 comes out on fall.
Yeah, but we can't talk about that yet because that's not the summer, bro. We could spend a whole
Nah. I'm just looking
this
at it. Like
whole
we also
podcast
have
talking about it.
the new Sword Art Online,
Yes,
Radiant
I'm
season
I'm excited
2.
for
I'm
that.
gonna watch
I'm
that.
one of the 10 people that are.
Oh shit! This got an anime already. That shit only got a couple chapters. That means it's from a light novel then. Oh shit!
Mm.
That got an anime too. Oh
Bro,
shit, bro! The
this
fall
guy's
is gonna
looking
be
ahead.
lit because there's some anime. Well, everything is not confirmed yet because it's still really far. But
Mm.
fuck it, I'm gonna talk about it because we going there.
Okay.
We going there because I'm excited for things that you might not even know exist. The thing is, most of the shows are like seasons and other stuff. Like, for example, the Seven Deadly Sins is getting another season.
It's coming out at the end of this year.
It's coming out in the fall.
bro.
That
I mean,
third
I'm glad you told
season,
me that. Ever since the
yeah,
third season ended, I wanted to watch the next one because
yeah,
I'm not
it's been pretty cool. And then we have
Jeez.
another Food Wars season. We
Another
have
what? You cut off what?
Food Wars.
Food Wars? Oh, okay.
We're having another season of that. We have Boku no Hero season 4.
More
Ra-
umami.
yeah, Radiant 2 is getting another season. But what
You
I'm
told me
ex
about Radiant last time, so I kind
yeah,
of want to check it out now.
yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it because it's like joyful, but it's also serious. It's like the perfect mix. Like they be joking around. It's like a fairy tale. Nah, I can't compare it. Never mind. It's nothing similar. You just have to watch to find out. So I'm excited for Assassin's Pride because I'm reading the manga, and the series takes place in a world where only those from noble families have the mana to be able to fight against monsters. Kufa is
Mm,
born is a noble born to a duke's family who sent a tutor, a young woman named Merida. It turns out that Merida has no talent with mana. Kufa is secretly instructed to assassinate her. So the teacher
mm.
gets sent to the student who's supposed to become this great magic sorcerer or whatever, but has no good mana and shit. So they tell him if you don't show talent, just kill your student. But
Really?
this motherfucker likes teaching her, and he thinks that he could develop her to be something great. So he starts teaching her what he knows, and she actually becomes great. But the only reason I want to watch it is because the main character is such a mysterious motherfucker, and the more you find
Mm-hmm.
out about him, the more you're like, oh shit, this motherfucker went through shit.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's one of the things I want to watch. And then we have the second season of Kono Oto Tomare. The
Never heard of it.
Sounds of Life, bro. Like that manga has me on my feels, bro. So basically, well, let me find the first season because fuck it. I'm gonna put you on. This shit already came out. A lot of
Okay.
people probably watched it. A lot of people probably watching it. Whatever. It's a story. It don't need the summary doesn't even do it justice, bro. Just watch it, okay? Okay, but basically,
What's it called again? Does it have an English translation?
it's the Sounds of Life.
The Sound of Life. Okay.
Alright, so basically, I'm gonna read the summary and explain to you what you need to watch.
Uh-huh.
Takesu is the last remembered memory of the Koto Club. Koto is a traditional Japanese instrument. A club dedicated to the traditional Japanese string instrument, the koto. If he doesn't find new members, the Koto Club will be terminated. One day, Takesu is alone in the clubroom when a student barges in and demands to join. The student is delinquent Chika Kudo, a guy who even scares delinquent upperclassmen at the school. That summary doesn't even do this shit justice, bro. Like they're just trying to entice you to watch it, but nah, you all bugging. That shit good as fuck.
Mm.
Like okay, imagine you're lying April, but nobody fucking dies.
Oh wow, that'd be great. Yeah, that'd
Okay,
be that'd be awesome. I wish
okay,
that's how it
that's
was.
that's the main thing. Yo, that anime
Thank you for
fucking
spoiling it as well.
nah. Nobody fucking. Well, if you haven't watched Your Life in April, you deserve to be spoiled because that shit broke me.
That's how it works, huh?
I even read the manga. That shit broke me too. Sometimes I read it when I want to feel sad because I want to feel emotion.
Mm.
Anyways,
Okay, Drake.
Mervyn's room and shit. So basically, Ariel. Okay,
Mm.
this is how it is. So
Mm.
this delinquent guy, he gets accused of like fucking destroying his grandpa's shop, and he's a
Mm.
Koto craftsman. And then basically he didn't fucking do it. It was the delinquent friends that used to make him fight for them. And he joins the high school, and everybody will tease him like shit, cause you know in Japan, if you're a delinquent, you're a fucking bitch. Even
Yep.
though they're scared of you, but
You're part of the
yeah,
Yakuza.
yeah, some shit like that. But this dude, literally, he's chill. You know, he's just minding his own business. He's just trying to connect with his dead grandfather that he lost, cause his father fucking hated him. His father kicked him out the house, so he just wanted to find something worthwhile. So he just started fighting and a bunch of
Mm.
shit. But basically, it's crazy though, cause it's about music, but at the same time, the characters are so well fucking thought out that I could go on for hours about what each
Wait,
one
so
of them
what is
does.
this called again?
I'm gonna just send it to you on Discord. You need to fucking
Is it
watch
called the sound? Then you said it's the Sound of Life, right?
the sounds. Hold up, I'm gonna just send you the Japanese translation.
Yeah, send it to me because I
I think
think
it should be in Crunchyroll for sure.
yeah. So give me a. I think I did actually see something that looks similar to this. I want to make sure I'm on live chart right now.
It's on. Wait, is it on fucking Crunchyroll?
Crunchyroll gets
Damn.
something sometimes, and sometimes they don't get
Nah,
it.
it's not on Crunchyroll. I'll just send you a different link. Because you have to watch this, though. No, you
No,
don't.
this thing is called Given.
Nah, this
It's
is.
different. Nah, this is different.
Obviously, I'm gonna send it to you sub because we're no bitches. We watch. I mean, there's some dub anime that are good,
I'd
but
love to get into that conversation,
that's
but you know,
later. Yeah,
we
I just
about to make a
I
whole
just
thing about.
yeah, whatever. I'm just trying to make the podcast last long. Alright, so basically, that show good, music good, characters well developed. It'll make you feel things that you never thought you could feel while watching an anime. Now, it'll just make you feel shit that you know.
Hey,
Cause
no, I felt that way about some things sometimes.
Because the
It
thing
just
is,
depends.
it's a slice of life, and you get to see the characters. The thing is, it starts out with them hating each other, and towards the end, they're like fucking family. Like they will do anything for each other.
That's
That's what I
great.
respect. Like at first, they're fighting and say even the teacher doesn't want to help them, but then they, I can't spoil this, but they get really really far, and I respect it. Okay. I may
Mm,
even send you the fucking trailer, alright?
do
Because
it,
you
bro.
have to fucking watch this or I'm gonna kill you.
Oh my goodness.
Nah, I'm not gonna kill you. That then I won't have a fucking podcast owner.
He's lying. He's lying, guys. If you
Alright,
don't see
well,
me upload in 2 days, you know.
you don't even upload into this. Fuck you.
Yeah, I do this podcast.
Oh yeah, you're right. And you also finished a
Exactly,
video that
dumbass.
he finished editing a 10-minute video that will be coming up soon to this channel,
It
guys.
will
So be
tomorrow.
sure to keep the heads up. Oh
Please
yeah.
do. I
Alright,
appreciate
so yeah, the anime's coming, and then this fucking anime, bro. Oh my
it.
god. It's called Ahiru no Sora. I don't know how to fucking translate it, but it's a
Why? You could
Japanese.
try. It don't matter if it don't sound right. We're
No,
not
no,
Japanese.
I can't translate it because there's no. It doesn't tell me a translation to
I
translate
meant
it
I
to.
meant like it's okay if you say it in Japanese. At least I'll have an idea of what it.
Yeah, it's called Ahiru no Sora, and bro, the manga
Mm.
fucking it's sad, but it's good, but it's whatever. So
We're turning
basically,
into sad boys tonight.
nah, but basically, I'm gonna just read the synopsis and then tell you why it's fucking good. He's
Okay.
short, he's weak, and has just transferred to a new school. Kuruma Tanisora is the main character in this story who loves basketball. He has been shooting hoops ever since he was little, and he's been trying to grow tall, just like his mother, who used to be a basketball player. What has happened to her and what Sora is going to do at the new school is all up to you to find out. So yeah, it's a fucking bullshit summary because that's a shit summary, okay?
Yeah,
Like
it didn't
that
sound too.
that entices you to it's another basketball anime. It's
Right.
fucking not, okay? It's more than that. It's a fucking
It's Haikyuu with basketball.
nah, bro. It's kind of like that, but the thing is, it's sad
it?
as fuck, bro. Because basically, okay, not to spoil a little too much, but I'm just gonna
Gross.
entice you. So
All right,
basically,
for the sixth time, not this.
I just don't want to fucking give it away, okay? So
Okay,
okay, I'm gonna try to explain it in the least amount of words I can.
go
Mom
ahead. Go
sick,
ahead.
boy sad, mom basketball player, son started learning basketball. The mother went in the hospital, didn't want to see the son. The son thought that he could, if he won the national championships, he'd bring it to his mom, and you know he show her that he's a good he's good by himself, that he could survive in that world. Then he joins a school full of delinquents that don't really want to play basketball, and he changes them and makes them want to play basketball. But this motherfucker carries the team because he's a 3-point god. This motherfucker Steph Curry of the anime world. Literally fucking Steph Curry of the anime world. This motherfucker did some insane shit. At first, when it starts, he loses every fucking game. I don't know why. The author is a fucking masochist. But this motherfucker loses every game at the start, and then towards the end, his team and everything just works fine. His mom is still sick. She wants to support his son, but she doesn't want to see him because she doesn't want it to. She doesn't
See
want.
her lie
Yeah,
down.
yeah. He doesn't want. She doesn't want his son to see her like that weak state or whatever. Because she used to be a professional basketball player for the Japanese, whatever. And basically, it's a story about youth, a slice of life, undertone with excitement and sadness.
Undertones. Ooh, using big words now.
I have to, because this shit is a fucking masterpiece, alright, bro? And the funny thing is, the manga isn't over, but they got more than enough fucking material. Any fucking way. Most popular manga of 2004. Alright. Then we have. Wait. What is this the one I think it is? Is this the one?
Is it?
Because
Could be. Who knows?
Nah, I never watched this, so I'm not even gonna fucking bother. But I'ma still read it. It looks interesting. It's called
Mm.
Orewo Suki Nano wa Omae Dake Kayo. It literally translates to, let me look up my anime list.
They translate to look at my anime.
Well, they don't fucking translate it. Fuck animalist. But what would you do if a girl you like would confess to you? Besides, what if it were not just one girl? Cool high school student that cool cool high school student that loves the cool high school student
Sound it out. You'll be fine.
cool high school student that loves
Mm.
the whole school and your hilarious and cheerful childhood friend. Yes,
Hmm.
you will be crazy with happiness, but what if an unexpected problem arises because of the content of this confession? So yeah, that shit looked interesting. I'm
Oh,
a,
okay.
and yeah, this one is the main thing. Radiant season 2 is gonna be lit, but this is the main thing, boy. Cause this manga just started and it got an anime, so it means it's good as fuck. So basically, I'm gonna send you the trailer too, so you get a taste.
Do we? I got the other one. That's good.
Yeah, you probably seen it on the low. That's why you quiet, you fucking bitch.
I'm only quiet because you're talking about stuff that I don't even
Alright,
know.
okay. So
I'll give my
basically,
opinions on it later.
if you haven't realized, another world anime is popping right now. It's the new fucking thing that authors are using to bring new forms of
Yeah,
storytelling. And
Isekai is popping for a
yeah,
while now.
and I fucks with it. It all started in 2017 and now up.
Mm.
But basically, Kono Yusha ga ore to kuse ni shinshu sigiro.
Sekiro.
Yeah, the goddess Rista summons a hero to help her hard mode video game like world. The hero Seiya is
Oh,
exceptional in every
jeez.
way, but he is incredible cautious. He does things like buy 3 sets of armor, one to wear, a spare, and a spare for the spare, and go full powers again weak slimes just in case. Bro, this shit is gonna be funny, bro. Like when people watch this shit, they're gonna be like, "What the fuck?" The hero is overpowered but overly cautious. That's what it's called. Like I read it and I'm like, "Wait, what the fuck?" Literally, he gets teleported to the other world, and he asks the goddess, "How long could I stay here and train?" A motherfucker trains to a point that he could already beat a fucking military demon. Like he stood at the beginning stage, swinging his sword, battling the fucking god of war and shit, leveling up slowly and slowly. And you know what's crazy?
What's
Motherfucker
crazy?
even hit his level from the goddess. He's that cautious, bro. And then he goes into a town, he sees his lime, he fucking does a 20 fucking hit combo, explosions and everything. He says just
So
to make
people,
sure, you never know if it's the demon lord in disguise. And yeah, it's pretty
I better
funny.
not hear people, complaining about this guy when he sounds super overpowered, right? Well, Kirito was also a super overpowered person,
Nah, but the thing is, he's overpowered because
male
he's just
protagonist.
fucking cautious, bro. Like this motherfucker, he literally said it. He'll buy 3 sets of armor, one to wear, a spare, and a spare for the spare. Like,
So as long as the reason is okay, then it's okay to be overpowered. I
well,
see. I
cause it
see.
shows how he became overpowered. Literally, this motherfucker trained like a fucking crazy man. He
I mean,
said,
that's kind of what you have to do, isn't it?
yeah. And yeah, that's about it. I know I skipped a little bit ahead, but since we were already on the topic,
It's totally fine.
I
But whenever
wanted
we talk about the next season,
well, I just wanted
what's gonna happen?
to provide my 2 cents, and yeah,
Your 2 cents is always appreciated.
exactly. Alright, so now on to the next topic, ladies. This podcast is gonna be extra long because we know you all want. I don't know. You guys probably will listen, but but even if
Well,
you don't,
hopefully,
we making this because we fucking need
exactly.
you all.
We
So
do this for fun first, and if other people enjoy it, well then,
that's cool too.
yeah, exactly.
But basically, we're gonna be talking about how we got into anime, my boy. Do
Yes,
you want to start it off, my G?
I will start it off,
Cause
even though
I've
I
been,
started
yeah,
before. But yeah, you've
I've been
been.
talking
I'm,
forever, bro.
I gotta give your mouth a rest. You've been
Yeah,
using it a lot for
I
things I
even
don't
use
know.
big boy words and shit.
You
Like, come
did.
on, Reed.
You really did. I forgot what they were already. They were so big.
Yeah, like my dick. Anyways,
Oh my god, says no one.
no, says a lot of
Uh,
people.
you whore.
Yeah,
Okay.
I keep talking.
All right. Well, if my memory serves me correctly, the first anime that I ever watched, even though I didn't even know it was an anime then, was Sailor Moon. I have no idea what channel I was watching it on, and I had no idea, what if it was like Cartoon Network or Toonami or whatever it
Yeah,
was.
that back
But
in the day, good shit.
yeah, back in the day, you just turned on the TV, whatever was there, you started watching it. I thought it was a cartoon.
Yeah, I
I didn't
feel
even know what
you.
the heck what anime was back then.
Me neither, B.
Yeah, but it's funny how the thing that most guys get a lot of flack for is watching shojo. And the first anime I ever watched was the shojo. Sailor Moon was great.
There's some
The
good show, yo. Yeah, there's some good
the
show.
transformations when they turn into the magic girl with the powers and stuff like that. That was cool.
Wait, you were beating your shit?
No,
Nah, I'm
what
joking.
are you talking about?
Nah, nothing,
Nah,
bro.
I gotta deny it even if it was true. Okay, so
Oh,
no,
oh
of
shit.
course not. Nah.
Oh shit.
I'm just saying.
I mean,
I'm
fuck
just
it, bro.
saying.
Them
Sailor,
transformations knock
Sailor
my.
Venus.
Oh, ooh, okay,
But
boy.
yeah, that was the first anime I ever watched, and then of course as I got older, still didn't know what anime was. Started watching stuff like Dragon Ball Z, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Digimon, stuff like that. So I first started watching anime while I was a kid. Didn't even know what the heck it was. It took me a long time to actually seek it out and look
Same.
for shows to watch, even find out what the heck this even is.
A
And I
hundred
didn't
percent.
realize when we were younger, a lot of things were changed too for our audience. Like it wasn't
Yes,
the
bro.
exact same thing.
That shit pissed me off when I
I
found out
remember
about it.
sometimes seeing stuff online like years later being like, "Oh, this show had blood in it. Oh, this show had like cursing in it.
Yeah.
What?"
Because that was when they were first trying to bring it to America. So they first want to.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's late. I know what you're talking about. Keep going, though, my
exactly.
G. Keep going. Let them know. Let them know.
One of the greatest things about TV back then was Toonami, which is horrible nowadays because Toonami is in a sad state now. Toonami is like one day a week at
Yeah.
12 a.m. at night for like 4 hours,
It's a shadow
and
of its
like
former self.
it really is a shadow of its former self. Not only that, they only air dub, which isn't bad if you like dub, but like if you like sub and
You gotta go to Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll or literally anywhere else. I don't know, Kiss Anime, Netflix, Hulu,
Yeah.
Amazon Prime.
One
Like
day, bro, we're gonna get sponsored by Crunchyroll. Watch one day.
we will. Then we could be
And don't
shit.
forget audiobooks. We could start.
Audiobooks too. You mean
Yeah,
Audible?
yeah. We gotta
Pick
learn
up
that.
one random book that
And
you
yeah,
can read, and I mean not read. Sorry, listen to
yeah. Give
for
us that
free.
money, boy. Give us that promotion. One day, bro. Watch one day.
Yeah, there's more to the story, but that's how it all started. Now let me know how you
Yeah.
started.
Well, for me, like you said, I did watch anime before, but I didn't know it was anime. Because I remember, back in the day when I was in La Isla, a DR boy,
Mm,
Dominican
El
Republic out here
Campo.
representing. No, I was in Northern El Campo. Fuck off. So I remember it started with like this old ass soccer anime. Because
Mm,
back then they used to play it, but in Spanish. So it started with that, and then I remember Dragon Ball. Actually, Pokemon. Never mind. Pokemon.
mm.
Because my number one birthday was a Pokemon theme.
Same.
So I remember that Pokemon was like the thing that I was like with, like Nintendo in general, all that
Yep.
shit. And then that low key built up. And then I remember on the early 2000s, Dragon Ball Z was airing. And then
Hmm.
that I got really into. And Pokemon and all of that was still airing. So I remember I used to watch a lot of that. I watched some Digimon. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really
I didn't
fucks
like
with it.
Digimon, but yeah, I watched
I
it.
watched it back then because I was a kid. And
Yeah.
the thing is, I watched Dragon Ball, I watched Pokemon, I watched all of that, but I didn't know it was anime.
Yeah,
And
same.
then I remember Naruto came out, bro, and your boy was obsessed with it while watching Cartoon Network. They would air it during the day. And what else, bro? Because I remember. Point is, that was my first taste, but I really didn't seek it out. Like, yeah,
Hmm.
I knew, Naruto, but I thought it was just like a different way of doing cartoons until, 2010 when your boy was on YouTube, back when YouTube allowed anything and anything to be
Hmm.
uploaded.
Even
And
full movies.
let me pull out this notebook real quick.
Oh dang. He out here
Anime,
pulling out bodies.
anime that I have watched. It
Oh
all
jeez.
started, bro, with Rosario plus Vampire.
Ooh, that's a good
Back
one.
in YouTube, bro, your boy started with that. And just to let you know, your boy was horny because all that shit that pops up is shit like Police Teacher, Princess
Yeah.
Resurrection,
Mm-hmm.
Malburajo, Midoriya Days, Girls Bravo, Deers, A Melancholy of Umiyama Usima, This
Oh my
Ugly Yet
gosh.
Beautiful World,
Uh-huh.
shit like that. Because that's the shit that was out back in the day. Full
That's
Metal
crazy.
Panic, The
You
Air
brought a lot of
Gear.
memories back with those few shows that you
Yeah,
mentioned.
Tokyo Underground, Dragon Drive. I even put some cartoons I was watching, like the Spectacular Spider-Man,
Mm-hmm. They
School
freaking ended
Days.
that show. I was
Yeah,
so
I
upset.
was so upset too. School Days, Love
School days.
Love,
Oh
Elf
my
and
god.
Lied. Bro, I'm telling you, I have a list. Shaman King, High School of the
Mm-hmm.
Dead, High School DxD,
Rip
Soul
never gonna get a
Eater,
second season.
Fast, Zero 07 Ghosts, The Legend of the Legendary Heroes. I even got American Dragon in this bitch, bro.
That's definitely a cartoon, but that
Yeah,
was a lit
fuck. It's
cartoon.
yeah,
It was
exactly.
great.
Sands of Destruction, Full Metal Alchemist, Blue
Sans at a
Exorcist.
who?
Sands of Destruction. It's a really old
Okay,
show,
okay.
but yeah. Full Metal Alchemist, Blue
Ooh.
Exorcist, Wraith Master, Naruto.
Rave. No one talks about Rave Master, man. I love Rave
Yeah, they
Master.
don't give it enough credit, bro.
They really don't.
It's
I feel like
literally
it came and it left, and no one.
yeah. I loved it. I remember I watched the whole anime, but I don't think it was finished. I
I watched it
even
on Toonami. Same
yeah,
thing with Zatch Bell.
yeah. Ooh, my boy, that
Yeah.
good taste. I got
Mm-hmm.
Aria the Scarlet, Demon King Daimon. I feel like everybody has watched that fucking
Oh my
show.
god,
That's
Demon King
literally that was
Diamo.
like that the first time I started knowing what a fucking harem was.
Yeah, me too. I was like, what the heck? Why does this guy have like five girls around him?
Yeah, and then I'm like, oh shit, I like it. Hikaru
Yeah.
no Go, Trigon.
Trigun. Ooh,
Yeah,
classic.
Cat Planet Cuties.
Oh, that's even more. Oh my, that's like
Fuck,
one
I
of
wish
the.
it got a second season. He never did. He
That's
only got
around the
one.
time where I was like, I don't know if it's okay to watch this. Like,
Nah, bro, I
you
didn't
know
give a
what I mean?
fuck.
I
I
was like,
enjoyed the fuck out of
nah.
every
If my
second,
parents
bro.
came in the room and they saw me watching Cat
Facts,
Planet Cuties, I'm
facts.
about to freaking punch my screen so no one can see what's on it.
But it was lit. And then we
Oh
have
yeah, it was good.
Seiko no Quasar, that dude sucking on everybody's tits to get
That is,
power.
I am 100% convinced that that's a hentai and not an anime.
And then I got Sack Bell Command number 56, Bleach, Today in Class 5-2. Is this a zombie? Question mark. I don't know if
Oh,
you watched it.
I've always wanted to watch.
We
Actually, did.
got Sword Art Online.
Yeah.
We got Oh My God is Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. We got Horizon in the Middle of Nowhere. Literally, this is all the shows that I started watching, and then I
Yeah.
just kept going. I never stopped. I watched Katekyo Hitman Reborn. That shit is fucking amazing. If you never watched it, you're a bitch. No, I'm
I
kidding.
never watched what?
Katekyo Hitman Reborn.
Never.
You're lying.
Yeah, never. Well, there's a
That
lot of
used
the
to be
shows that
one
you
of
mentioned I watched, but not that one.
that used to be one of the big shonen shows. That shit got 210 episodes, and it's good as
Surprisingly,
fuck.
a lot of the shows that we watched when we were younger were shonen. It
Yeah,
was like
nah, bro, I gotta send you
the
this piece
culture
of
was like,
shit.
nah, the only thing that the freaking Americans can understand is shonen.
Yeah, but
We getting
now,
stuff like Yu Yu
yeah,
Hakusho, Naruto, Bleach, One
bro,
Piece.
you actually have to watch this. Like, I'm not even.
Is there a way that I could watch it
It's on
legally?
Crunchyroll. It's on Crunchyroll. It's on Crunchyroll. They have it
Okay,
on
okay, okay,
Crunchyroll.
okay.
Cause, bro,
What's it called again?
it came out on 2006. I'll send you the link,
Do it.
bro. This anime, bro, is lit. It's about the. It has everything you want, everything you want.
There's something I wish that I would have done when I first started watching. Kept a list. Like,
yeah, I just kept
that's
a
smart.
list because for me, I wanted to make sure I wrote down everything in case I wanted to go back.
Hmm.
And then yeah, where did I let? I wait, hold up, wrong side.
One day I was thinking of just going on myanimelist.com and just putting a check mark next to everything I ever
I
watched
just
because
wrote
I've
it
watched a
down, bro, because
lot.
like I had this notebook in for a minute. I got Black Cat in there, Baka Test and Summon,
Baka Test
Bosurante.
was great. That was one of the most
Yeah.
hilarious shows when I watched it. I was like,
Yo,
man, everyone needs to watch this.
I really related to that main character, bro. That dude
Hmm.
was funny. I put Karen in here, C Control, Belzebub, Code Geass, Infinite.
Code Geass, yo, man.
Code
You know
Geass
that's
is
getting
amazing.
another. I think it already started.
Don't talk about that shit.
Don't talk about it.
The story ended perfectly. They don't need to continue.
Oh yes, yes, I agree. I agree.
Infinite Stratos, Princess Lover, I got a bunch of shit, bro. Like Arcana Familia, Bus Gamer, Ladies versus Butlers, Green Green, Black Lagoon, That Girl Who Leaped Through
Never saw Black
Time.
Lagoon.
That Girl Who Leaped Through
The Girl
Time
Who
was
Left
a
Your Time.
movie.
That's a movie.
Yeah, but it still counts. It's an anime movie.
I know. I'm just saying.
Darling, Black Lagoon, Omake, Fairy Tail, Special A, Summer Wars, Chaos Kid, Mythical Detective Lucky Ragnarok, Chrome Shell
Chaos.
Rios.
Do you say Chaos Head?
Yeah.
That sucks.
Why?
Why does Chaos Head suck?
Actually, I watched it a long ass time ago, bro. All I know is that I
Okay.
finished it.
It's stuck in my brain. I can never get rid of it.
Chrome Shelled Rios, The World God Only Knows, Guilty Crown was pretty fucking good. Golden Boy was pretty fucking
See,
sexy.
this is the one time where it's okay for him to flex, guys. You know it.
I
It's
watched
it's for a good cause. Yeah, I know.
I watched all of this, so Devil May Cry the anime was actually pretty interesting. Even though I didn't even know what the Devil May Cry video games were back then, because I was like 12.
Bruh.
Kenichi,
The fifth one just came out not too long ago.
Yeah, Kenichi the Mighty's Disciple. I watched the anime. The anime Samurai Champloo, bro. That has to be one of the greats, 100%. That I could. You haven't watched it.
What, Samurai Champloo?
Yeah.
I watched the very beginning, but I never finished it. It's on my queue for Crunchyroll.
I'm a fucking kill you, bro.
Well, there's a lot of good shows that came out a while.
That show is
Cowboy Bebop.
Bro, that show, I literally, bro. There's an episode in there that I can always watch no matter and laugh every fucking time. And point is, your boy has watched over 545 fucking anime, okay? So I could flex all I fucking want.
Hey, same. I just didn't freaking write it down like a nerd.
Shut the fuck up. You don't shit.
Yes, I did. I finished a lot of anime.
Yeah.
Most of the ones that you mentioned, didn't you hear me?
Yeah, because those are classics. Everybody watch them shit.
Not everybody. Especially now. The people who are getting into anime now have not seen probably even half or a quarter of all the stuff that we did mention.
I fucking watch Clannad in that bitch.
That's because you're an old boy now. I'm talking about people who are getting into anime like just now.
Shit, bro. Aquarium, Danganronpa, all that shit, bro. Great Teacher Onizuka.
That's one of my friend's favorite anime.
It's pretty good. Space Dandy, bro. That shit was beautiful. Space Dandy.
I didn't see Space Dandy. I didn't see it.
Oh my fucking god, Ariel. You better put that shit in your fucking list.
Just didn't look that interesting to me.
Oh my fucking god. He read a book by its cover. He's one of... Fuck you. Samurai Flamenco,
oh my god.
Assassin's Classroom, Dated
My
Life,
brother saw Assassin's Classroom. He said he didn't like it that much.
Well, he could fuck off. Bloodline, Transfer Student, No Game No Life. I want the season 2 of that shit so fucking badly. But it's
I don't want a movie. I want a season 2.
Yes, thank you. What's so fucking hard to understand about that shit?
I don't know. It's like they were like, oh, they want this? Nah, we ain't gonna give them that. Let's give them something else.
Tokyo Ghoul, Noah Zero, Rail Wars.
Tokyo Ghoul or Tokyo Ghoul Re?
Tokyo Ghoul, the first one.
Okay.
Hunter x Hunter.
Ooh.
The
redone one or the original?
Damn, this shit is from like 2000. I think I'm on like 2000. What year did this come out? Hold up, let me see. Cause I used to watch a lot of shows by season. So like most of this shit is by year if you think about it. When did this shit come out? This shit came out in 2011. Wait. Okay, yeah. So when did the anime come out, bro? That's all I want to know. I just gotta inform this man that I am a fucking weeb. So the anime came.
Is what it is.
Oh my fucking god! They don't want to tell me when it came out. I might catch a bite. I'm gonna.
So I got a question for you. When you were growing up and you first started watching anime, did everyone around you watch it too, or you were like one of the only around you who even knew about it was watching
though, a lot of people that I knew were watching it. But well, not that many people, but like
right?
My sister watched it. I think I got her into it.
So she watched it on her own without you being there?
Nah, she found her own thing. I have my friend, a couple friends of mine, they watched it. One Piece, bro, Naruto, like all those big shows. There's like the thing is, bro, Naruto, bro, that's something like everybody liked. Like there's shows.
I don't know if everyone likes it, but I know everyone
watched it. Yeah, that's the thing.
Everyone knows who he is.
For me though, I never cared though. Like I I know a lot of people that watch anime. Like I have cousins, I have friends. Like it's not
Mm.
that weird. But yeah,
See, growing up for me, it was the very opposite. Nowadays, yeah, anime is not weird. Everyone they know about it, like they know
yeah,
what it is. But growing up, I felt like only me and my very close friends even knew or watched anime.
that's the thing
Like
though.
if you mention it, people are like, "Oh, what are these cartoons?" I'm like, "Nah, bro, it's different."
Don't
You
ever
try to explain
disrespect
it,
anime like that.
yeah. You try to explain it, and they don't want to hear it. They're like, "Nah, nah."
But now everybody hopping on that bandwagon.
Yep, especially for really specific shows. Like remember when
When Sword Art Online
Sword
came
Art
out,
Online came
everybody was
out?
sucking it
Yeah.
so hard.
Same thing for Attack on Titan. For the first season of that, everyone was on that.
I
They're like,
started
"Oh,
way
that's
before
great."
that, so they could suck my dick. I
I
started
mean,
back in
you,
then,
you
bro.
shouldn't be, gating people, but
Nah, they
okay.
could do what they want though, but it's just it pisses me off though when you see a show that they're really really good, but then you see a show that deserves to do really just as good, and then they don't give it the
And
right
it gets
attention.
overshadowed. Yeah,
Yeah, and
that's how it is
then
for a lot of
yeah,
older shows
it
like
sucks
Bakuno.
for sure, bro. I just have a long ass list, bro. Like April is
Yeah.
July, bro. I got Magic
I mean, if
Kaku,
I went into my anime list
Parasite,
and I and
boy.
I and I took a whole, well, Parasite was great. I rewatched Parasite like three.
Me too, like 4, 3.
Mm.
I
If
just got a
I feel
bunch
like
of shit.
I need to take one day and just go into my anime list and make my own list of all the shows that I watched.
Big
Because
facts.
yeah, and there
Ginta.
was a time I had a lot of time as a kid in high school and middle school. I had a
Same,
lot of
bro. I
time.
was finishing shit as I went. Drifters.
Yeah,
This is the recent shit, but like
this
back
was
then,
binging before it became popular.
basically, I used to just sit down on my Wii when it had the YouTube app, bro, and I would watch anime after anime. I would spend like 10, 15 hours just consuming content.
Mm-hmm.
Back when YouTube had everything like that. So I went in and bitch.
Yeah.
I got a bunch of shit in here though. I'm glad that I wrote everything down though, cause it'll forever be there.
Yeah.
Like at
That's
91
a really good idea.
days, Darling in the Franks. See, we're moving up now.
Mm-hmm. Now you're getting more relevant.
Yeah, High School DxD Hero, Dragon Ball Super, Grand Blue, Overlord, bunch of shit, bro. And Scum's Wish was fucking dark.
Say that again.
Scum's Wish was dark.
A scum's wish.
It was an anime about this guy, this couple. The guy loved the teacher, but the teacher loved another guy, and then the girl loved that teacher, another male teacher as well. But they were dating just to fucking deal with each other's insecurities and to make it seem like they were happy and shit.
Mm.
It's pretty dark.
Sounds complicated.
Yeah, and shit.
All right.
But yeah, bro, I got a bunch of shit. The
Mm-hmm.
last thing, I got a bunch of shit in here, bro. Like.
But yeah, no. Basically, that's how we both start. It's cool. It's nice to know that we both had a similar start. We
Yeah,
both watched around the same type of shows, and it
dude.
led to other stuff
Because
too,
the thing
not
is,
just
if you
shows
think
like
about it,
video
though,
games too.
yeah. Because if you think about it, though, yo, back then those were the only anime that were out. Like now,
Yep.
it seems like there's a bunch of anime, but back then there were only certain anime that were released.
Yeah.
Now everything's getting an anime because it's a bigger industry than before. But
Remember how much things used to cost too?
yeah, and the
Now people,
animation.
yeah,
I saw the animation evolve. That's what I'm proud of. Like you see shows like Rosario no Vampire, then you see shit like the irregular magic student, and you're like, God damn, it's
yeah.
different. You see Elfin Light, and then you see some shit like fucking, I don't know, the Darling in the Franks. That shit look like
Yeah.
a fucking movie. But yeah, man,
Yeah.
I think we covered the topics we wanted to talk about today. What do you think?
Yeah.
I think we did more than that, bro.
Yeah, I think we did a really good job
Yeah, we did more than an hour this time.
for sure. I know for a fact that we did because we started recording and it's past 4 now.
Yeah,
Excuse me.
bro. That good shit. Alright, so yeah. Anything else you want to add, my boy?
Nah, that's it. We'll let you guys know what we're gonna be talking about next time, especially if you follow us on our socials. I'm sure we'll talk about it.
Yeah. And yeah, I put you on my featured channel, so yeah, boy, you should be getting that traction on all my channels. Now, but yeah, guys, we just wanted to do another podcast, because he said we're gonna try to do this as much as we can.
One time weekly.
Yeah, because it's a long process. But yeah, shout out to my boy Ariel out here for always, giving that quality content on Twitch, He's the reason I'm doing that 50-day streak challenge. I'm probably gonna finish this, and instead of going to sleep like a normal human being since it's 4 a.m., I'm gonna go stream The Witcher or something.
Oh my goodness, we on the same wavelength. Cause I ain't going to sleep either. Right now it's 4:26.
Yeah, I'm probably
We
gonna
got stuff to
stream.
do. The life of a content creator, guys. You know it
Facts.
never ends.
I'm thinking, the only reason I'm thinking of streaming now is so that I have the rest of the day just to make videos.
Yep,
Like, anytime
that's
I'm
how it
off,
is.
bro, I'm just grinding on my YouTube shit. Haven't missed
Days
an
off,
upload
0 days
since
off.
Tuesday, boy. Been
That's how it
uploading,
be.
yeah. Uploaded 2 YouTube videos every single day since Tuesday.
Hey, your boy
Every
grinding. Make sure you subscribe to him at MC Official Games, and also
And
go ahead.
also, yeah.
And also,
Well, you guys could just subscribe to that because that's my only English channel. But if you speak Spanish and you want to see me react to shit, subscribe to Michael Collado. It's also on my channel. And yeah, if you want to see me on Twitch, blindly self-promoting myself here.
yeah, it's the time to. It's the
Yeah,
time.
you could go ahead and go on Twitch and look up MC Official Games as well. Where me and Ariel right now are trying to do a 50-day streaming challenge, even though I already fucked up. But I'm still
You
gonna
made
try to
up for
keep
it.
going. Yeah, I did. I streamed for like 3 hours, bro, on multiple games. So I'm back, baby.
Yay.
And yeah,
You already know. You already know it's me, TB Senseition.
oof,
Most of the
oof.
time, I be on Twitch doing my thing, playing my games. I'm
He
a
doing his
variety
thing.
broadcaster. But
Oh,
when I
every
ain't doing
game.
my thing on Twitch, I'm gonna be on YouTube. My other socials are gonna
Yeah,
be
what you
down
gonna be
in
doing
the
on YouTube
description
though?
as
Let him
well.
know. Let him know. Let him know.
Usually, I do reviews for whatever anime I'm currently
Yeah,
watching.
you all
But if
better
I'm
time
not,
to step up the review soap. I'm trying to see that new shit, bro. I'm trying to see manga reviews too, cause I know you buying a manga every fucking day. You said,
yeah, every month I buy a new
yeah,
manga.
yeah. You better fucking review manga too,
It's a
boy.
little hard to do that for me because I got no source material. Like, what am I gonna put on there? It's just gonna be me. I need
Literally.
panels. I need
Well, you
something.
could take the manga and put it on the screen
Yeah, where am I gonna get that from?
online, like a normal human
Exactly,
being. But you paid,
exactly.
or you could take a picture of the pages and just put it on the video itself.
I could do that. We might have to
Exactly,
see.
boy.
All
I'm gonna
right,
start
guys.
doing anime reactions, and I'm gonna just put the whole episode and react to the whole thing, except the intro and outro, because I don't want to get
You're gonna get
copyrighted.
that. Well, you're gonna still get copyrighted.
Nah, I won't, because I got a big dick. Anyways, on that note, thank you guys for tuning in. Another fucking I'm sorry. Another week to the TbM podcast. Today we just finished discussing how we first got into anime, and we also discussed what shows are we excited for the summer season.
Fact.
Yeah, we talked about the summer, a little bit of the spring, something we're excited for the time. We also talked about me, because I'm ahead of everybody. I also talked about the fall season, which also has some great content that will be coming shortly. Shout out to all the people that love anime. Shout out to all the people that love video games. Shout out to all the people that want to create something good in the world. Stay happy, stay crispy, enjoy your days, your nights, or whatever you're watching this. We'll catch you next time on the TvM podcast. Thank you for tuning in.
Bye.